Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Peace and blessings forever upon his servant and his messenger, Muhammad. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum. To the Supreme Minister of the Nation of Islam, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad, members of this distinguished platform, brothers and sisters, it is indeed a great honor, a great privilege, and a great pleasure to have a few moments to stand before you, to bear witness to the greatness of Almighty God, Allah, and his great wisdom in the choice of a leader, teacher, and guide for this wonderful instrument of divine will, the nation of Islam. We thank Almighty God for his choice of the Honorable Wallace Muhammad to lead this mighty nation in the absence of the physical presence of the great and honorable Master Elijah Muhammad. May peace forever be upon him. My beloved brothers and sisters, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad wants me to say to you this afternoon that we are not over yet. No matter how well you think you're doing, no matter how much scholarship you may or might have attained, no matter how much progress we think we have made in the world of business or otherwise, we are not over yet. We must, or when we become satisfied with the level of knowledge that we have arrived to, then we stop growing. And the Honorable Wallace Muhammad is saying to us that the stoppage of growth is another form of death. Though the physical chains of slavery have been removed, and though there are stacks of legislative materials that have been passed in Washington, D.C. and in the state capitals of America in our favor, yet we must remember that we are still not over. For the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says to us, we lack the ability to move. What does he mean? That we lack the ability to move. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad has been teaching us of many forms of existence. He teaches us life springs up out of the earth, and we see a manifestation of mineral matter. And then we see a plant manifestation, an animal manifestation, a human manifestation into a divine manifestation. When the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says that we are not over because we lack the ability to move, then this means that as human beings, we have not yet evolved, for we are like rocks or like minerals standing in place. A rock or a mineral that is in place has a molecular motion, but no mobility. There's something going on the inside that it takes a very well-trained eye to see, but there is no movement that we can actually see. A body at rest tends to stay at rest unless it is acted upon by an external and a superior force. If the black man has no ability to move, then this is saying that the black man is yet a dead man. No matter how much we have attained, look at our homes. order. We have attained scholarship in the world, and we can't keep our homes together. We have attained money and prominence and fame in the world, but there is no unity in the home between the male and the female, the man and the woman, the husband and the wife. The Honorable Mr. Theodore Ray and Mr. Rudolph Pryor are wanted at the front door. Think about this, brothers and sisters. A world full of achievement, but if you take that achievement and bring it home, a man that's a business executive cannot manage his own house. A man that's a company executive who gains fame as a manager of General Motors or as a manager of this corporation or that company cannot manage his own children. So if we are moving in every other direction and we are not moving at home, then the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says we are not moving in any direction. Why does the Supreme Minister say this? It is because we are taught by the Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad, may peace be upon him, that the family is the basic unit of civilization. Once the family is destroyed, once the family is broken apart, there can be no sense of community and no strong nation. And so the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says, we must recognize the problems that we have at home. We can't sweep them under the rug and drive off in our fine automobiles and talk about our big bank accounts and talk about how we won at the racetrack, talk about our so-called accomplishments in life, and sweep under the rug the problem that we have of dealing with our wives or dealing with our husbands or dealing with our children. No, we've got to recognize these problems, face these problems, deal with these problems, eradicate these problems, and then we'll be on the move toward building a strong nation. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad is teaching us that when we study the two greatest attributes of Almighty God, the most oft-repeated attributes of God, Ar-Rahman and Rahim, we get a profound study of the social role of the man and the woman. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad is teaching us that the role of a man is that of a provider. No man can be a man. No man can be a father. No man can be a husband if that man is not a provider for those who look to him for providence. Manhood is not in the biology of manhood. Manhood is in the mentality of manhood. And if we have the biology of a man and lack the mentality of a man, then there is no man. You know, in the church, we grew up saying a prayer called the Lord's Prayer. And I understand that this is Father's Day. And we used to say, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Very beautiful. How many fathers can say that their name is hallowed in their own house? Does your wife honor your name? Do your children honor, look up to, and respect you as the father of that household? Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. What done. The will of the black man, as far as home is concerned, has been totally destroyed. We have a will for the world. We have a will for sport. We have a will for play. But when it comes down to a will for our wives and a will for our children and a will for our community, that will has been totally destroyed by the will of a cruel enemy. The role of a man, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says, is the role of a protector and the role of a leader. How many men are protecting their homes? How many men are leading their families in the way of right, in the way of truth, in the way of decency, in the way of self-respect? You say, give us this day our daily bread. How many fathers are bringing home the daily bread to that wife and that baby? It's a sick man who will always run down a woman, castigate a woman, speak slack of a woman when he himself has not been himself. So the Honorable Wallace Muhammad, whom we shall see in just a few moments, a masterful teacher, a masterful guide, I say a friend to the black community, and now the best friend that we have and the best friend that the world has. He says the role of the woman is profoundly seen in the attribute Rahim, an attribute of mercy, that before a thing even recognizes its need is already met. A mother recognizes the need of her child before the child recognizes its own need, and mother works hard to satisfy that need. The role of a woman is one who watches over tender life and gives that tender life its needs and protects it from suffering. My beloved black brothers and sisters, my beloved brothers and sisters in attendance, we ask you, how can we have a strong family unit if there is no strong union between male and female? How did you make your selection of one another? Did we choose the wife because of her great physical attraction, her fine physical form, her magnificent physical beauty? And sister, did you choose your husband because he was dashing, debonair, delightful to look at, easy on the eyes? If you did, I understand how the family unit is being wrecked today. All praise is due to Allah. For the Honorable Wallace Muhammad, the Supreme Minister, the Supreme Teacher, the Supreme Guide, yes, a manifestation of divine Supreme Being in our midst, is saying to us that we have been physicalized, meaning that we have been so totally stripped of human qualities that we have been choosing everything on the basis of physical properties and how these physical properties appeal to our physically minded, dulled mind. But the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says that when you marry two human beings, we're not marrying bodies. Any two bodies can get together. But if we are going to be truly a unit, we must marry minds together and the bodies will stay together. And so the Honorable Wallace Muhammad is raising the level of our consciousness, raising the level of our spiritual awareness, that we may make choices based on the inner person and not what the outer person appears to be. From these physicalized marriages of two bodies that really get tired of each other after a short while, physically produced children are in a home environment racked with argument, confusion, and dissatisfaction. And oftentimes, ignorant mothers and fathers take out their distraught condition on their poor children. And so we have rising incidences today of physical abuse of our children. This is a shame that we who are going out before the world as scholarly men, as scholarly women, as men and women who have achieved something in life, will go home and take a little innocent baby and brutalize that baby because of a hang-up that we have with one another. This must cease if we are to be classified as an intelligent people before the world. And so, as we conclude this short discourse, we are not over yet. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad says a family is a type of a nation. And what you see going on in the family, it will grow into the tribe and it will grow into the nation. And this is why America is falling apart at the seams. It is because there is no attention being paid to the family. Now, brothers and sisters, if a good wife has a good husband, she teaches her children the love of that husband and the love of that father. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad says in Scripture that when you read of woman sometimes, you're really looking at a symbolic picture of a nation. Any nation that has no respect for the divine law and will of God is like a mother who has no love and respect for the father of her children. And any woman that teaches her children against that father will live to see the day when those children will speak against her. Likewise, brothers and sisters, any nation that pays lip service to Almighty God, that pays lip service to the divine laws of Almighty God, is like a mother who disrespects that father. That nation will live to see its citizens undo that nation. And now, because America has paid lip service to Almighty God, and because America has paid lip service to the divine principles and ethics of Almighty God, now the citizens of America are tearing America apart, even as your children in your home are tearing the home apart with disrespect both for the mother and the father. And so, my beloved brothers and sisters, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad comes with a solution. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad comes with knowledge to cement the union of male and female. He comes to cement that family and make it a strong family. And that strong family will produce a strong community, and that strong community will produce a strong nation, and that strong nation will produce a strong world. And this is how you remake the world. You remake it by beginning with the individual and that family unit of husband and wife. And so, my brothers and sisters, economics plays a great part in pulling husband and wife apart. You know how we argue a lot over money? I got to a very popular subject, money. It is the improper use of money that creates problems in the house. The diameter of your paycheck is the circumference of your economic ability to do. And anytime you start spending outside of the diameter of what you make, you are out in space. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad and his illustrious father, the great and honorable Master Elijah Muhammad, may peace be upon us, taught us that no man can live out in space. We are from the earth, therefore we must live on the earth, and that means we must live in accord with reality. Now, we must live in accord with reality. This is a reality. We're at McCormick Place this afternoon. This is a reality that it costs us thousands upon thousands of dollars to rent this wonderful, magnificent hall. There were over 500,000 placards placed on poles in this city announcing this event. There were hundreds of thousands of flyers. There were TV spots and radio announcements. All of this costs money. So if we're going to be a family, we've got to spend our money wisely. And there's only one wise way to spend it this afternoon. We must retrieve some of that which we spent out to get you here to hear this divine message of the Honorable Wallace Muhammad. So, brothers and sisters, a world full of achievement, but if you take that achievement and bring it home, a man that's a business executive cannot manage his own house. A man that's a company executive who gains fame as a manager of General Motors or as a manager of this corporation or that company cannot manage his own children. So if we are moving in every other direction and we are not moving at home, then the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says we are not moving in any direction. The Supreme Minister say this. It is because we are taught by the Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad, may peace be upon him, that the family is the basic unit of civilization. Once the family is destroyed, once the family is broken apart, there can be no sense of community and no strong nation. And so the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says, we must recognize the problems that we have at home. We can't sweep them under the rug and drive off in our fine automobiles and talk about our big bank account and talk about how we won at the racetrack, talk about our so-called accomplishments in life, and sweep under the rug the problem that we have of dealing with our wives or dealing with our husbands or dealing with our children. No, we've got to recognize these problems, face these problems, deal with these problems, eradicate these problems, and then we'll be on the move toward building a strong nation. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad is teaching us that when we study the two greatest attributes of Almighty God, the most oft-repeated attributes of God, Ar-Rahman and Rahim, we get a profound study of the social role of the man and the woman. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad is teaching us that the role of a man is that of a provider. No man can be a man. No man can be a father. No man can be a husband if that man is not a provider for those who look to him for providence. Manhood is not in the biology of manhood. Manhood is in the mentality of manhood. And if we have the biology of a man and lack the mentality of a man, then there is no man. You know, in the church, we grew up saying a prayer called the Lord's Prayer. And I understand that this is Father's Day. And we used to say, "Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name." Very beautiful. How many fathers can say that their name is hallowed in their own house? Does your wife honor your name? Do your children honor, look up to, and respect you as the father of that household? Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. What kingdom are you building, Dad? What kingdom do you have your mind set on, Father? All praise is due to Allah. What do you mean, thy will be done? The will of the black man, as far as home is concerned, has been totally destroyed. We have a will for the world. We have a will for sport. We have a will for play. But when it comes down to a will for our wives and a will for our children and a will for our community, that will has been totally destroyed by the will of a cruel enemy. The role of a man, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says, is the role of a protector and the role of a leader. How many men are protecting their homes? How many men are leading their families in the way of right, in the way of truth, in the way of decency, in the way of self-respect? You say, "Give us this day our daily bread." How many fathers are bringing home the daily bread to that wife and that baby? It's a sick man who will always run down a woman, castigate a woman, seek slack of a woman when he himself has not been himself. So the Honorable Wallace Muhammad, whom we shall see in just a few moments, a masterful teacher, a masterful guide, I say a friend to the black community, and now the best friend that we have and the best friend that the world has. He says the role of the woman is profoundly seen in the attribute Rahim, an attribute of mercy, that before a thing even recognizes its need is already met. A mother recognizes the need of her child before the child recognizes its own need, and mother works hard to satisfy that need. The role of a woman is one who watches over tender life and gives that tender life its needs and protects it from suffering. My beloved black brothers and sisters, my beloved brothers and sisters in attendance, we ask you, how can we have a strong family unit if there is no strong union between male and female? How did you make your selection of one another? Did we choose the wife because of her great physical attraction, her fine physical form, her magnificent physical beauty? And sister, did you choose your husband because he was dashing, debonair, delightful to look at, easy on the eyes? If you did, I understand how the family unit is being wrecked today. All praise is due to Allah. For the Honorable Wallace Muhammad, the Supreme Minister, the Supreme Teacher, the Supreme Guide, yes, a manifestation of divine Supreme Being. In our midst, is saying to us that we have been physicalized, meaning that we have been so totally stripped of human qualities that we have been too using everything on the basis of physical properties and how these physical properties appeal to our physically minded, dulled mind. But the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says that when you marry two human beings, we're not marrying bodies. Any two bodies can get together. But if we are going to be truly a unit, we must marry minds together, and the bodies will stay together. And so the Honorable Wallace Muhammad is raising the level of our consciousness, raising the level of our spiritual awareness, that we may make choices based on the inner person and not what the outer person appears to be. From these physicalized marriages of two bodies that really get tired of each other after a short while, physically produced children are in a home environment wrecked with argument, confusion, and dissatisfaction. And oftentimes, ignorant mothers and fathers take out their distraught condition on their poor children. And so we have rising incidences today of physical abuse of our children. This is a shame that we who are going out before the world as scholarly men, as scholarly women, as men and women who have achieved something in life, will go home and take a little innocent baby and brutalize that baby because of a hang-up that we have with one another. This must cease if we are to be classified as an intelligent people before the world. And so, as we conclude this short discourse, we are not over yet. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad says a family is a type of a nation. And what you see going on in the family, it will grow into the tribe and it will grow into the nation. And this is why America is falling apart at the seams. It is because there is no attention being paid to the family. Now, brothers and sisters, if a good wife has a good husband, she teaches her children the love of that husband and the love of that father. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad says in Scripture that when you read of woman sometimes, you're really looking at a symbolic picture of a nation. Any nation that has no respect for the divine law and will of God is like a mother who has no love and respect for the father of her children. And any woman that teaches her children against that father will live to see the day when those children will speak against her. Likewise, brothers and sisters, any nation that pays lip service to Almighty God, that pays lip service to the divine laws of Almighty God, is like a mother who disrespects that father. That nation will live to see its citizens undo that nation. And now, because America has paid lip service to Almighty God, and because America has paid lip service to the divine principles and ethics of Almighty God, now the citizens of America are tearing America apart, even as your children in your home are tearing the home apart with disrespect both for the mother and the father. And so, my beloved brothers and sisters, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad comes with a solution. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad comes with knowledge to cement the union of male and female. He comes to cement that family and make it a strong family. And that strong family will produce a strong community, and that strong community will produce a strong nation, and that strong nation will produce a strong world. And this is how you remake the world. You remake it by beginning with the individual and that family unit of husband and wife. in pulling husband and wife apart. You know how we argue a lot over money? I got to a very popular subject, money. It is the improper use of money that creates problems in the house. The diameter of your paycheck is the circumference of your economic ability to do. And anytime you start spending outside of the diameter of what you make, you are out in space. And the Honorable Wallace Muhammad and his illustrious father, the great and honorable Master Elijah Muhammad, may peace be upon us, taught us that no man can live out in space. We are from the earth, therefore we must live on the earth, and that means we must live in accord with reality. Now, we must live in accord with reality. This is a reality. We're at McCormick Place this afternoon. This is a reality that it costs us thousands upon thousands of dollars to rent this wonderful, magnificent hall. There were over 500,000 placards placed on poles in this city announcing this event. There were hundreds of thousands of flyers. There were TV spots and radio announcements. All of this costs money. So if we're going to be a family, we've got to spend our money wisely. And there's only one wise way to spend it this afternoon. We must retrieve some of that which we spent out to get you here to hear this divine message of the Honorable Wallace Muhammad. So while I'm talking, come on now. No, hold it. Don't pass that bucket by with a smirk. Wait a minute, the bucket's going by too fast. You may have only dropped a nickel in, a dime, a quarter. No, you give that to the children. We're grown up in here. Now let us. And I think it's only fair. You know how we do things. We like to start up front. We want some up front money from up at the top. The leaders always show the way. Now listen, if you have $100 that you want to give or $1,000 that you want to give, don't be bashful. We will be very happy to accept it from you. It really takes money to get this program over, and all that you can give will be highly, highly appreciated. And I think it's only fitting that we get this out of the way. I'm still bringing it out. If these are not 10s, these are 20s. I think that's 100 going in there. And I think the National Secretary said he was going to match that. And any of you who, I don't say want to play the match game, but it's all right. Minister just matched it with 100. Here comes another 100. Go ahead. Why not? Let's get all of this out of the way before the Supreme Minister comes so that we won't have any buckets passing in our faces when we want to hear the divine wisdom of a divinely prepared man from Almighty God. So, brothers and sisters, give not till it hurts, but give until it helps. Take your time, sisters, there's no rush. We want you all to give whatever you can. Believe me, this is a beautiful audience. We may not have filled it to capacity, but what we have here is representative of enough to turn the whole city of Chicago all the way around. Are you ready to hear the Honorable Wallace Muhammad? While you are giving in the collection, I will begin a short introduction of this great and very great divine being in our midst. The Honorable Wallace Muhammad is a very humble man. In fact, the reason why it is so easy for us to follow him, it is because, as the scripture reads, my sheep know my voice. We who follow the Honorable Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad recognized a divine mind, a divine spirit, a divine word coming from this divine man from Almighty God. And we don't see any change. Though we see a change in person, there is no change in mind. All we see is an increase in knowledge, an increase in wisdom, and an increase in that special divine favor that Almighty God conferred on the Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad, that ability to see into the scriptures and bring out its true and hidden meaning. That favor is divinely increased on the Honorable Wallace Muhammad. And without seeming to be boastful, without seeming to be arrogant, I will say this afternoon that there is not a man living on this earth, in the east or in the west, who can go into the divine word of Almighty God Allah and bring out the divine light in that word, as you will hear done this afternoon by this one who will appear before you in just a few minutes, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad. My beloved brothers and sisters, one of the worst enemies to society is an enemy that rises up within ourselves to destroy the family, or an enemy that comes up outside of ourselves to interfere in our family. The nation of Islam is a divine family. Our critics, the skeptics, the evil talkers, the slanderers, had hope for some evil break in the nation of Islam that they could say, see, I told you, they aren't ready. You know, jealousy and envy is very prevalent in this world. They have robbed black people of every accomplishment that we have ever made because they didn't want to see us with anything. And since the Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad in such a magnificent way to love and respect knowledge and wisdom above everything else, as Minister Nathaniel Muhammad said, and as all of these ministers and all of these followers of the Honorable Wallace Muhammad will attest to the truth of this statement, there is no one among us, not even wise enough to approach the shoelaces of the Honorable Wallace Muhammad, the man that you're going to see and hear in this hall in just a few moments. Well, Farrakhan, you said that of his father. I most certainly did, and I was right and exact when I said it of his father. And if this is an increase in knowledge over the father, then I'm more right and more exact in what I say to you this afternoon. Let me say again that it is against international law, and it is against the law of the United Nations for anyone. Here he is. No, not yet. Sorry. Sorry, the brothers came in so beautifully. I thought the Supreme... May be seated. No, you may be seated. The brothers came in so beautifully, so majestically. We thought that the royal ones were coming with them. That bears witness to what Brother Minister Dr. Naeem Akbar said. These men wear a crown on the inside, and that crown is given to everyone who comes into the nation of Islam, the crown of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Again, I say it's against the law to interfere in the domestic affairs of any nation. Here, with the passing of the Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad, there was not even a ripple among us of discord, not even a ripple of contention, not even a ripple of disillusionment. We all were happy Wallace Muhammad. But the enemies of the black man couldn't stand to see such a peaceful transition of power and transition of leadership. So they now, thinking that we would fall apart in a day or two, or in a month or two, when they didn't see this, now they're trying to create it with their pen. Well, let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. The talk of a power struggle among us is like a mom's Mabley or joke. And you know moms could tell them. That's how funny that is among us. But we recognize that those who wrote that garbage are not playing and they're not joking, because they know that whatever you accept as reality is a reality in your mind. And what we want to say to you and to the world this afternoon is that we are in accord with one another. We are in accord with the Supreme Minister of the Nation of Islam. And by the help and the power of Allah, no winds of emotion, as the Supreme Minister said, will even ruffle the shades of this divine nation. No, you won't blow the curtains with the windows full up, because we know what we stand on. We stand on knowledge, we stand on wisdom, we stand on understanding, and we stand on a firm commitment to carry out the divine work of the Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad that is now in the hands of his son, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad. So I ask you, are you ready to see and to hear this noble man from Almighty God? He shall be before us in just a few moments. You will never see a man more humble than the man that you're about to see. In fact, Allah blessed me with these words yesterday while on a radio program, and I think I'd like to repeat them for you today. You know, Islam means peace. And if you want to see peace in action, the way you said peace in action is W.D. Muhammad. Brothers and sisters, the scripture says, love ye one another. And if you want to see love in action, the way you say love in action, you got to say W.D. Muhammad. Look here, brothers. If you want to see or hear the administration of justice from a mind that is so keenly attuned to divine truth, you can say justice, you can say truth, and in another word, you can say the Honorable W.D. Muhammad. If you want to see the Holy Quran clothed in flesh, if you want to see the biblical scriptures clothed in flesh, and I'm not speaking spookily, if you want to see that flesh, what the scripture is absolutely clothed in, then look, in a few minutes, you will see him, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad. Make no mistake about it, he's no fantastic miracle worker. He's not bringing you water from the river Ganges. He's not bringing you a prayer cloth or something to go home and sprinkle over yourself. He is coming here to baptize us in a pool of living waters, a pool of knowledge, because that's all we need is knowledge. Knowledge is power, and this man has the power and has the knowledge and has the key to unlock what you think you already know. The man I'm speaking about is the Honorable Wallace Muhammad, a man like there never has been before him. Now you may say, oh, brother, this is fantastic. No, it's not. Brothers and sisters who are Christians, I know you love Jesus, and I know those of you who are Jews love Moses. You love Moses if you're Jewish, and I know you love Jesus if you're Christian. I know you love Prophet Muhammad, the son of Abdullah, if you are Muslim. We love all of the prophets of God, but we have to agree that the Muslims, the Christians, and the Jews are three separate communities, while Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad were really one. Moses came from one God, and Jesus came from the Father. Muhammad came from Almighty God Allah, and God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, then how have we been split up into all of these various sects, into all of these various religions, each one vying with the other, each one fighting the other, each one hating the other? This is pitiful. When if Moses could stand on this rostrum, if Abraham stood on this rostrum, if Jesus stood on this rostrum, if Prophet Muhammad stood on this rostrum, though they be of different colors, though they may have emerged at different times from among different people, all of these prophets and messengers of God would embrace each other, hug each other. You would not find Abraham picking up a stone, throwing it at Moses, talking about Moses didn't know what he was talking about. You wouldn't find Moses saying, look, man, Abraham didn't have it all together. He was a jive dude. You wouldn't find Moses throwing a stone at Jesus, or you wouldn't find Jesus throwing a stone at Moses. Nor would you find Prophet Muhammad, the son of Abdullah, throwing stones at any of the former prophets. If you saw those prophets meet, they would meet and embrace. They would meet and kiss. They would meet in accord because they're from the same one God. These prophets have no color hang-up. Almighty God gives us prophets from among our own people that looks like us because of our own baby mentality, that we in our narrow nationalism and narrow racism will only accept that which looks like us, and we will forget what is coming from the inside of that creature. Every prophet taught truth. It is a sin for a Jewish person to say, I can't accept the prophet of another nation or the truth that came from that prophet because he's not a Jew. This is ludicrous. This is insanity. This is madness. And the world has been mad too long. It is foolish for us as black people in America who say that Almighty God has conferred a divine favor on us. Look at the way he did it. He gave us a man that looked just like us, a man that suffered the same as we, that we could identify with physically. And because of his blackness, and because of the kinkiness of his hair, and because he was near to us, we accepted his message. But now, if we are truly righteous people, if we are truly a religious community, can we not accept the revelation of Moses who taught the Jews? Should we deny Moses and what he taught because he didn't come to us? Should we deny Jesus and what he taught because he lived 2,000 years ago? Or should we deny the revelation of God to Prophet Muhammad because his skin was white? I say that would make us the biggest fools that ever walked, because God is not dealing in your color, he's dealing in your mind. Listen, brother. Well, you may say, well, if God is dealing in the mind and not in color, why did the Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad, may peace be upon him, talk so much black talk? My brother, Minister Dr. Naeem Akbar, told you right. If we had not been victimized by white racism, if we had not been taught a religious philosophy that made us to look at the prophet Jesus as a white man, which made us to think that he was the Son of God, not the Son of God in spiritual terms, but the Son of God in the flesh. So that was to teach us that everything white was akin to God, and everything black must have been akin to the devil, since white and black are opposite each other. Huh? The Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad had a problem to deal with. He had a problem to deal with that no other man of God ever had to deal with. A people who had been emptied out of self-love. So the Honorable Master Elijah Muhammad, may peace forever be upon this man. He taught us blackness. Why? Because we had to get acquainted with our external biological self before physical love for our physically black selves. But now, that kind of message is not entirely necessary. For once you grow to love your blackness, the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says that can never be your passport into heaven. God will never accept you because you're black, or reject another because he's brown, or reject another because he's yellow. We can't place the Almighty God in a racist category just because we have been placed in that bag. But now the Honorable Wallace Muhammad says we got to come out of this artificial blackness and color ourselves with the color of righteousness. For it doesn't make any difference who snatches your pocketbook. If he's a white youth, or a black youth, or a yellow youth, or a red youth, you can't spend your money because your money is gone. So those of you who say that the Nation of Islam is producing some radical changes under the leadership of the Honorable Wallace Muhammad, I say, hush your foolish mouth. We are not departing from the teaching of the great master Elijah Muhammad. We are evolving into that which he prophesied, that which he predicted, that which he said we would evolve into. We are not sperm. We are not clock. We are not fetus. We are not children. We are matured physical human beings. Though we started from a sperm, we are sitting here today as a fully developed person coming out of sperm. And in our first state, we were nothing to think of. But in the plan of Almighty God, he caused us to evolve and to evolve until we came to this perfected physical form. So the Nation of Islam is in accord with the natural evolutionary law of development. What we were yesterday, don't expect us to be the same today. And what we are today, do not expect us to be the same tomorrow. And this is why governments are falling apart, because governments don't recognize the law of change. One writer said everything must change, and he's right. If we're alive, we must change. If we're in motion, we must change. But the change must not be a wrong change or a change in opposition to. It must be a change in growth from a particular term of Almighty God into a greater manifestation of that truth. And so what you see in the Nation of Islam is divine growth.
Lastly, on this point, there's a picture of Master Farrakhan Muhammad reading the Quran, Elijah Muhammad sitting in a chair, and Warithuddin Muhammad with his hand on his father's shoulder with the Quran in his hand. This is his assignment, to preach the Quran.
Yes.
This is our assignment, whether we follow the Imam or the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, to make the Quran our study. And the more we study the Quran, we will see what needs correction in what Master Farrakhan Muhammad left with us. And to all of the Muslims who follow the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, if you remember in the lessons that Elijah Muhammad answered these questions, and it said that these are very near correct. The question is, who will correct what was very near correct and make it fully correct without disavowing those that started us on this marvelous road toward Islam?
No, but I don't think it's a matter of disavowal, because I hear from Imam Warithuddin also that there is acknowledgement of the tremendous role that Master Farrakhan Muhammad played in terms of bringing the Afro-American community towards Islam. So that's undeniable, uncontested. But what we were trying to sort of separate out was this whole idea, which is the very raison d'etre of Islam, that is the unity of God, and if we have gotten the explanation from you that we were not dealing with Farrakhan Muhammad as God on earth, then we are fine. We can go forward with this discussion to some other.
I'm a student of the Bible also.
Yes.
In fact, I began studying the Bible to find out how was I to preach Islam in America. I knew if I was going to preach Islam in America, I'd be preaching to Christians, and they knew the Bible, not what we were going to be giving them. So I should know also what they believe in. And all of imams, all of the ministers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad were told to be acquainted with what they believe in. Then you know how to talk to them.
Yes.
So what I'm getting at is this. I know that Jesus Christ, according to the Bible, he didn't say, I am God.
Right.
Never said it.
He didn't even say, I'm the Son of God.
No.
He asked one of his disciples, Peter, he said, Peter, who do you say I am? And Peter said,
Right.
And Mr. Farad asked the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who do you say? And he gave the answers, and the answers we have not from Mr. Farad about who is the God, they're from my father. And he says his answers were very near correct, as you said.
Yes.
And he said he gave us student enrollment, he gave us English lessons, he gave us history, he gave us problem book. Problem book. Why problem book? He's telling us what I'm giving you is problematic. It has problems in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Has problems for your destiny, for where I want you to go, to Islam, real
Yes.
Islam. But these problems are going to make your mind work, make your brain work.
Yes.
So he planned for me to come to real Islam, and it worked.
So as we sum up this part of the discussion regarding the belief and the connections with the Ummah at large, are we then saying that we all here believe in one God and the finality of Prophet Muhammad, and that's where it ends, or?
That's where it ends.
Or that's where it begins.
That's where it begins.
Yeah, it could begin there.
That's-
Let's see.
So